All right, so I just got the new RocHobby Jeep 1/6 scale 1/6 scale scaler 1/6 scale Jeep scaler. Yeah, just got it. Literally just picked it up off my porch. And I figured I'd do a little unboxing, kind of see maybe some first thoughts. I don't know, whatever. I literally just got it from Amazon. It's still in the box, as you can see. I mean, I have no cheating, no nothing. So let's figure it out. You'll actually see what really actually happens when you unbox something. Maybe it's broke. Maybe there's nothing in it. Maybe some dude on Amazon just filled it full of fake teddy bears. Who knows? So here we go. Always be careful with razor blades. So just don't even use a razor knife. Just slice it up with a blade. Just take it first or third or fifth or whatever. All right. This is nice. Ooh, it's heavy. It's very tight too. Super cool, super cool. Here, let me bring you around here. This is the box you get. Very cool, very cool. All right, let's open her up. Maybe. Oh, maybe. Hitting my light here. That's cool. The box is like a I don't know, almost like a firearms box or something. It's not military. I wouldn't call it military or anything, but it's very cool. Oh, dude, this thing is rad. This is super cool. Can you see here? Check that out. Box is really nice. I know who cares about the box, but it's like you know, if they put as much time into engineering this and making it durable and quality, then it's going to be a really great performing truck, right? But if you just kind of throw it in a box, it's almost like not following through, you know, making something really nice and then just like slapping a real quick paint job on it or something. It's like, you know, if you put it in a nice box as well, that shows that you put the thought in them just making the box, then hopefully they put a lot of thought into everything else. Kind of like I see it, you know, it's whatever. If you don't, if you just want them to ship it in a brown box, then that's cool too. But I appreciate the box. I may save it. Now that I've talked about it so much, I may mount it on the wall and look at it all the time. I don't know. Who knows? This is rad. For sure. Oh, this is cool. Got the bottom of the receiver, or the transmitter, top of the transmitter. I'm sure you guys have seen 1,000 of these. If you're searching a really big book, I bet it's like in 19 languages, and it's probably only 2 pages of stuff. But anyway, let's see what we got here. You're gonna see cars and stuff in the background. Different channel if you want to see that stuff. Starting that as well. So anyway, got some random styrofoamy paper crap, but and then don't mind my workbench here when you see it, because it is a mess. I have 2 project cars full size, and then I also have all this RC stuff, and it is just a lot. I won't even deny, I have a lot of crap. I've sold a lot of crap, and I still have a lot of crap. but I need random things to keep my brain going. So anyway, first impression, this thing's super cool. It's really nicely sized. I have an Escalade up there as well that I'm gonna be doing a couple videos on. It's also 6 scale-ish. Should really look well with this, which was one of the things that I was worried about. I like if I go out and I'm doing like a trail ride, I really like everything to be roughly the same size. If someone brings like, let's say something's supposed to look like a Samurai and it's almost the exact same size as, you know, like a full-size Wrangler, it looks weird. If you know what you're actually looking at and what you're like, how everything should be sized, it looks really, really weird to have stuff that's random. So I was hoping this was going to be big enough to be what I would consider 6 scale, but not so big that like if you take this out with my Escalade, they're the same size, because obviously a Flatty is not the same size as an Escalade. So it should be, oh hell, I'll just get it. How's that? I'll grab that body real quick. You can see like it's pretty close. I mean, obviously the Escalade's down on the floor or on the ground as far as the workbench goes and everything, but like the size reference, it's not gonna look crazy together. So don't mind my air freshener and, like I said, all my other junk. I've been building stuff for this Escalade. So anyway, very cool, very cool. All right, so now I've shown you kind of size and everything. Let's go through it here. Got this really sweet flip down window that actually latches. I know I saw another guy, I don't remember who it was. I was watching one of the videos and he was like, oh, the window's flopping around. Like it literally has a latch right there. Pull on it. Hell, I don't know how you get it out of this. Actually, there we go. So, I mean, it just, a little, beep. And old boy was like, oh my God, the window's falling off. It's a piece of garbage. It's like, read the instructions and clip it in. So, anyway, other than that, like, everything looks sturdy. Not real sure how to get this off yet. But underneath, ooh, sweet. It already uses the XT60. That's one of the things I was wondering about. I swapped everything over to that stuff probably like 2-3 years ago. Probably 2. I swapped all my crawler stuff over to that style plug from Dean's, and I was really, really, really hoping that it had that, and that is super awesome and helpful because I don't have anything else anymore. I had to run out and, well, I can't even run out and get it. They closed my local hobby shop, so yeah, I'd have to order it online and all that stupid. One thing that I did do, or that I did realize, these tires are much softer than what I expected them to be. In some of the videos I watched and just seeing them in general and kind of, I don't know, just assuming that something like this was going to be really hard, and they're actually very, very soft. I feel like they have foam in them. I'm sure they do. And they're just a lot nicer than what I thought they would be. I'm going to get rid of them. I'm not going to keep the military theme. I'm not going to keep the wheels and tires. I actually have wheels and tires on the way. Should be here in a couple days. I'm going to do more of a trail truck kind of thing. I don't know what I'll do with these. I may throw them on eBay or something, or, you know, whatever. But they're really surprisingly nice. So anyway, kind of let you in here, see some of this. Like, if you took a little bit of time to detail like these shifter boots and the knobs, and maybe paint the steering wheel, maybe give this a wash or something to bring out some of the detail that's already in it. It's actually kind of nice. It just, you know, you just got a random box back there because I'm sure it's, yeah, it's covering the shocks. It's very, very nice. The grill looks really good. The bumper, which is movable, I don't know, never mind, the back bumper. Yeah, the back bumper is tuckable. The front bumper just kind of hangs out there. I'm gonna end up putting a tube bumper on it or something anyway, so it's not a huge deal. Let's fold this window down. And then, let me something. Just a little super sweet air freshener. It smells like, I don't know, linen or something like that. I don't know. Who knows? Okay. So you're gonna pull these little pins right here. There's a pin here and a pin here. And then I believe this whole thing flips up. I think this is the only thing that holds me. There's some monstrous pins. Yes, that is what's up. That is super cool. Looks like the transfer case looks a little different than what I thought it would. The input shaft goes all the way through and has an output on the back. So I don't know what this was originally designed for, or if they're planning ahead. Who knows? I mean, whatever, but, well, I mean, I'm sure somebody knows. The engineer obviously knows, duh. But this is very cool, very cool. It's not what I thought it would be, and it's a lot nicer than I thought it would be. When you see something RTR for, you know, $300 from a company that's not Axial because they're selling, you know, 3 million of them or whatever, you know, I'm just exaggerating, but, you know, when they're not selling a bunch, and I've never really dealt with RocHobby or RocHobby or whatever, however you say it. So I wasn't expecting much. I won't sugarcoat it. I was expecting basically I'm going to be able to use the chassis, the engine setup, or the motor setup with the transmission transfer case and the body, and then I'm basically going to custom build everything from there. That may still happen. However, we may go beat on this thing and kind of see where it stands, because that was something I really couldn't find info on, was, you know, if you throw a 3-cell and maybe some power at this thing, what's going to give? I'm interested to see if this thing takes off and if they make anything like it as well. I'm really interested to see what the aftermarket does and if they come out with any kind of hop-ups. I've already heard through a few videos that these shocks are terrible. They stick. Mine don't seem terrible. They're very soft. They also look like they're really wet, so they could just not have any fluid in them at all. I don't know if there's fluid in there at all. I know that's one of the things somebody else did, was immediately upgrade the shocks, because he said they stuck and then they're terrible. Yeah, other than that, man, this looks awesome. I'm really excited. I'm going to charge a battery and put some batteries in the transmitter, and I'm probably going to take it out. I don't know if that'll make this video, but it will definitely make one in the future. I may do a whole nother video of me playing with it here, just kind of roaming around the house. I don't really have anything. I've got a little park next to me that we could take it to. And then my grandparents own a bunch of property about 15 minutes away from me. I have creeks and railroad tracks and all sorts of stuff to play on, so we may go do that. So yeah, if you're new, obviously got to do that whole spiel. Like, subscribe. I don't know why you would share it. Like, you're gonna tell your 3 friends that you know to come check it out. So that's it. And like I said, thanks for watching, and stay tuned, because I plan on doing what I consider cool stuff, and you may like it too, and hopefully you do. So thanks. So I'm out here modding, and I found something. Man, my beard looks really white in this light. Got a lot of, I mean, I'm getting old. There's gray, but there's a little blonde in there too. But regardless, something I found kind of interesting is I can't help myself. I went to go put some different wheels on, and oddly enough, the axle shafts on this RocHobby Jeep, they're very large, I guess. I don't really know how exactly. They are larger in diameter all the way out to the threads, instead of the minor diameter of the thread being all the way in. The axle shaft is actually, now look at it, it's actually bigger. It's actually bigger than the major diameter of the threads, which means I just tried using like an axial, just a stock hex, and they won't fit. Definitely going to have to drill something out if you want. Or maybe somebody has one out there that's a little bigger. I'm not real sure. I'm using some China wheels, just some China 1.9s. And this hole is actually bored out larger than what a lot of wheels are, to accept that axial nut with the shoulder on it. And now I don't know what I'm going to do. So stay tuned, because this is just a random video I've found that I'm making that I'll just loop into another one. So see what we got going on here.